So, good morning, all. Can we start? Are you okay? Okay, let me give you the password. You will see an Wi-Fi password. I guess at 2025. Okay. Some of you have the password, right? Please, if you don't have, kindly so that I can write it off. Okay, then we are good with that. Can we start? Okay, so good morning. Okay. So good morning. My name is Ahmed Abdullah, and I'll be here to teach you creative data skill on behalf of Mr. Zadni. Due to his absence, he went to school for examination. So, however, he instructed me that we are going to do more of practical today on CapCut. Yes, on how to shoot for a brand. So that's basically what we are going to shoot and do for today. Okay, so that's what we are going to do for today. So we are going to edit video, or we are going to use varieties of feature in the CapCut, how to edit, put music, sounds, effects, and even overlay, and a lot of features in the CapCut. We are going to explore that today. So that's basically what we are going to do. But aside from that, I would like to know the progress, please, and how the last assignment he gave you guys, how was it, and what was it about? Is there any issue you guys have with it, encounter with it? Unless we have to talk to you. It's creativity, you understand? So I have to bring my idea because I'm not more than you. So we have to share ideas. So is there any issue you guys encounter during the assignments? Is there, or can we have someone's handle so that we can check his page? Maybe someone already posted it in his page and see how many followers, likes, it's all how it goes. So in the absence of no question, let's go directly to the how to use CapCut. I'm going to display some slide over here at the board on how to use CapCut. So basically the slide is 5 on how to use CapCut. That's the introductory part. We are going to do only the basic now, because I know you guys have not done this CapCut editing over here since when you started creative digital class, right? Yes, yeah, how to use it here. Okay, did you guys edit make any edit in the class and the lab here? Okay, him, but not you guys. Okay, so now like this is going to turn back to you guys, then I'll be the one, then I'm going to look how it's going to be. So that's going to be. So please, if you are already set up with your own CapCut and your system, please can you identify yourself so that we can start moving on? It's very slow. Okay, let me check. It seems like we have like CapCut online version. Maybe you can use any CapCut online version. You can check it. So the introduction for the CapCut, as it's downloading, let's go a little brief on the slides I'm going to present for you guys. So normally, there's a question asked over here that what is CapCut? That's the question over here. And you can see CapCut is a very powerful and user-friendly. It's also an AI integration software. It's very easy for you to edit video, picture, even picture. It also edit picture, cinematic movements, and it does a lot of very much of it in the CapCut. So now like this, I'm going to log in into my CapCut here so that you can see one or two things we can bring out. We are going to try and edit any video. It doesn't have to be like, how would I even put it? Kind of a very good quality video. No matter how is it, we are going to edit it and going to make it perfect in the CapCut. So we are going to explore the CapCut, its features. Then aside from that, we are going to go some a little exploration to see AI tools we can use. Aside from CapCut, like the AI websites, I got some list of AI website that you can also use to make your editing much more easier. Some AI website like how to generate image, how to generate video. So we have AI specifically designed for that purpose. So while it's opening, okay. Mhm. Hmm? Okay, so are you guys set up? Stay slow. Okay, let me do something here. Okay, next we have it. No. Yes, from your full life. Please check that person. Yes. Okay, while that one is already loading, so we are going to go through this slide again. Sorry, the other time we were trying to talk, then I cut off. So CapCut is a very powerful and user-friendly video editing app available on both mobile and desktop. It offers a very wide range of features, making it ideal for beginners and experienced editor alike. Yeah. So CapCut, not only you, even some top industry of movie making. Yeah. Yeah, you can go to the other, just open a new tab, then type CapCut online. Yeah. Then you click on it, just click on it. It's going to take you to the CapCut online version. Then you are going to log in with your Google account. And then we can start editing a little video like that. So CapCut actually is normally being used not only by like we, the users at home, it's also being used even in the high film industry to edit very top-notch videos, even with some green effect background. So that's what CapCut can normally do. It can do more than what we think about, and it has so much many features beyond comprehension at times. Yeah. So why use CapCut? CapCut is also known to use for use for intuitive interface and vast library of templates, effects, and music. It's great choice for editing social media videos and creating tutorials and more. So at the CapCut interface, there's a lot of features and varieties of options over there that you can click and also start making your seamless editing to make it more easier for yourselves. There's a home, there's project, template, settings, adjust, effect, overlay, blur, green background, and a lot of more what are they calling it, features in the app. And it's also user friendly. You don't need to have like a, let me say, like a instructor to like put you directly on each and every aspect of the CapCut application. Even you yourself, you can sit there by the side, don't like start editing it by yourself, dragging it, putting some effects, doing one or two things like that. So that's how simple CapCut is. So at the other slide, we have importing and organizing footage. We are going to do the practical aspect of this, but for now, we are going to do some little slide about this. So about the importing and organizing the footage, at the CapCut application, there's an icon over there. You see a plus where there's an import. That's normally where you can import whatsoever video, whether it's PDF, JPEG, video, PNG. You can also import it into the CapCut interface for you to start editing. Then we have the organize your media. So at the CapCut, let me bring one video like this as we are talking. Let me bring something. Let me go the next big thing. I'm going to take this video out. So now, is there any question online, Hani? Any question, Hani? Online. So here, okay, please, if you are still struggling with the CapCut in your desktop, please let me know. Kindly import any video. You can group yourself if you are having any issue.
The TV is off.
Okay. So have you imported any video? That's serious. Okay, the group. Okay, let me put it. Let me just give you something I have now over here. Okay, Hanato, let me send it to you. Then you can send it to the group. So I've shared a okay, so please you can check the group. Hanatu, I've sent it to you. Please kindly post it in the group so that I can see it. So is the okay. How about the CapCuts? You're not seeing it. Okay. So somebody is asking there's an issue. I did all he told us, yet there is no view and comment. Yeah. Mr. Tech Hub, you have to exercise a little patience on what you post and see how it's going to grow. Yeah, but you can still keep posting, and then maybe in a subsequent little time, maybe it's going to start developing likes and love and all this icon, even cap. I think it's TikTok, right? Or Instagram. Okay. Instagram. Huh? It's TikTok. Okay. Well, TikTok at least you should have even like 100 likes now because TikTok is easy. It's easy now. Instagram should be the hardest, or Twitter. Yeah. It's more easier now. I remember that even this school, we are just like 2 years now. Yeah. You give up, yeah. TikTok should be like the day you post, maybe you shall have like 50 like that. So please, do you have CapCut now? Can we start? Hani has already sent you some videos, like a little video we did. Okay. WhatsApp, yeah, your group chat, the group chat. You can link it to you can link the system to your phone. Just link your WhatsApp, or you can just send it through the USB or flash. Even the US. So we are in the 5th slide, basic video editing techniques. We have the training and trimming and splitting. We use of the trim and split of tools to adjust the length of your clips. We have adding transition and select from variety of transition to smoothly connect the clips. Then we have adjusting speed, change the speed of individual clips for dramatic effects. All that we are going to see in the practical session. Canva. Yes, the slide. Yes, I use Canva to do the presentation, but if you want, I can still show you how you can make a very good slide like this using your Canva, even animation. So the next slide is advanced editing tools and effects. Even though they said it's advanced, I'm still kind of like trying to challenge it. It's not still that yet advanced. It's basic. For you to add text, styles, filters, and overlay, green screen, all is still basic to me. And even to you, I know you guys are not going to have any issue with that. So add animated text, titles, and subtitle to your videos. That's the caption part. And then we have the filters and overlay, apply color filters, overlays, and other effects to enhance the visual style. Then we have the screen, green screen area. We are going to show you how all this news agency, normally sometimes you all these top news agency like the CNN, Al Jazeera, you will see them like having like you assume like they're in the street, car are moving around, you think like they're really on the street. Actually, sometimes they're not in the street, they're in the studio. So they normally use the green background to implement some effect to show you that they are on the street while car is moving, while they're in the studio. So I'm going to go take you through that too, on how to implement your green screen in your own CapCut. Maybe all this Photoshop, maybe someone told you that he went to Paris Just take the Eiffel Tower, then before just merge it in his back, implement some little shadow, change the intensity, then some little effect like that. They will just assume like this guy is already in Paris. How do you do that? So all this CapCut has all these features that and you can also use it for your own personal purpose and also for your own brand. Maybe if you want to promote your brand. So we have the audio editing and mixing. So also, it might interest you that even though it's creative digital skill, there are some things that are within its scope, its limits. I can't just come here and take my phone and take this man picture, then start publicizing it to the world. You understand? He might like sue me, like, why did I take his picture and started making money? And he's a very handsome man, just like you're using my handsomeness to make money. So you have to be very aware of all these kind of issues like that. That even in the creative data skill, there are some rules abide by it. There are some limits and criteria that you shouldn't exceed. So make sure that whenever you are trying to like edit a video or trying to promote a brand, make sure that you're already conversant with all this what are you calling it defamation, so that you won't go beyond the limits and you start going here, sorry for that, I didn't do that on purpose. So even with that, there is some website. Again, I'm going to show you some websites, a free license website where you can take some music, videos, picture that are license free. Yes, we are going to do that. You can take your picture, music, sound, videos are license free, so that you cannot get caught in this kind of menace like that. So we are going to start with Avantcard. I know some of you are already aware of this website. This place you can have a very free sounds, music, templates, and a lot of more. So in this website, you have free licensed music, sound, and what have you, more than what you can take. So you can just easily subscribe to the page. Then I think it's little okay, $16 for now, yeah. Then start taking your sound music, and there is also for free version aside from this paid version. Again, I'm going to show you where you can also take some pictures free of charge, even when you want to start editing it and start publicizing it here. So back to CapCut again. So we are here at the audio editing and mixing. So we have the music library, we have sound effects, we have the volume control. So all these steps are very crucial in video editing. When you are editing your video, you have to be very conversant with all this. Your sound should be very low. You should know when you are going to like hype it up. You should know that when you are going to overlay it down a little bit. You should be very aware of all this. So at here we have to choose from a vast library of royalty-free music for your video. Even in CapCut, we still have free music license-free in CapCut too. But even with that, there is a little bit of gap between some top-notch quality sound and also video that you can get it over there at the CapCut application. Then we have the sound effect. Add sound effect to create impact and emphasize key moments. You can also add your own voice, kind of voice over, sounds again, and a lot more over here. Then we have the volume control. Adjust the volume of individual audio tracks and background. Hello, are we there? Yeah. So you can also adjust the volume and audio track background and music in the CapCut video. So are we good to go? Can I go into the CapCut so that you can start editing? And for the online people, I hope you guys have your own CapCut either on your phone or your laptop. Then if you don't have the application, you can also access the CapCut online version. That's CapCut online version. So can we start the editing? Is there anyone having any issue with his or her CapCut? Okay. You can use the online version. Can we go on? Have you imported your own video? Okay. So let's start with this now. Let's go and explore features in CapCut. So now let me start afresh. Let me delete this. So I'm going to import the video now. I'm going to go into my folder. The folder is here. I'm going to go into Cosmopolitan, the next big thing, then choose like 1, 2 videos. So immediately when I import my video, no matter how bad the video is, don't worry. CapCut also has a feature that we can also make it so very good and very interesting. There's a lot of features that you can make it right over there. Even though you can also use your own personal video if you have it. Then you can also put it in the desktop. Then you can start editing it. Please, if there are any question, please you can kindly ask me so that we can move on before the class will exit. Can I go on? Okay, so I'm adding this clip to the track by just clicking this plus icon over here. So you can see over here, I already added the clip. Can I go on? For the online version, I hope you guys are already together with us so that I won't go faster than you guys. So even aside from that, before you should even add the clip again, you can also go to the clip beside it again. You can just like click on it, then just play it just to see what is in the video, so that it will avoid wasting of time and bringing the clips you don't want to the track. You can easily do that too. So I think I will remove this one. I will put the first one to make things more easier for me. So now we already imported drag the clip to the track. So now I'm going to start playing it. Please. You are not seeing the video in the CapCut? Okay. I want to reduce this volume, or let me just let me silence it over here. Yeah, that's me good there. Yeah, you can look here. So create game. Okay, this one. It is on level, right? Yes, very good. That one. Was I already looking? Okay. So now, before you should start editing the video clip, what you need to do first, even though we are still at the basic level, you need to start playing the video to see how it is and what you want to do. No, it depending on you. If you want to use 2, 3, we can do that. I just want to show you how we can use a video clip, how to put the video, sound, effects, and a lot of features in the CapCut. Welcome, man. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Please, you can kindly on your desktop. Yeah. I believe you already have the Wi-Fi password so that you can start accessing it. So now we are going to start like playing the video here on the stream to see exactly what the video is about, what you want to do, and what you want to edit in the video. So that's what we are going to do. But when you already, mind you, if you should take any template from the CapCut or CapCut, they are already edited. So we need like something rough so that we can edit it, so that we can make it to be perfect. You understand? So we need something rough, something bad, so that you can take it like that. Because now like this one is bad. But when you take something templates, the only thing you can do at that template is just to like put the effect, transition, and music. That's the only thing you can do with it. So now I already finished playing my video now. So I would like to add audio to this clip. That's one I want to do next. Okay, for the new people, are you set up? Okay. So I'm going to go to audio. I'm going to click on my audio icon. And I'm going to choose anything from here. I can easily play it like this by clicking on it. Are we together? It's too loud. Let me reduce the. I think this should be okay. Please, if you have any issue, kindly contact Mr. Ahmed Abdullah here. The lab technician is going to go through it for you. Let me add the idea share. I already start hearing someone has already put some very good music sound. Let me see sound. So you can just click around. We are going to go to the audio. Or immediately when you clip your put your video, you want to edit it. That depends on you. It's either for you to put the audio, you want to start editing the video itself, maybe the contrast, the visibility, the blur. You want to make it blur. You want to re-beautify it again. So the choice is all yours. But as for me, I'm just going to go for the audio type, audio section, to import any audio. And also, if you have any audio that is not suitable for you, you can also take it, import it out from this, what are you calling it, your system. So what I'm going to do, since I don't feel like using any of this audio, I'm going to go to my media. Then I'm going to go to desktop. Try to import my own audio. I'm going to put this audio for events. So even audio, if you don't want to use the audio in your system, you can also use that same icon import, not only for the videos, you can also use the same icon to also import audio or other features like that, template and other things like that. So when you import your own audio like this, you can also drag it just the way you drag the video down. And some audio are a little bit longer, so you can also cut it out. Okay, let me delete it. Just you can easily click here. It's going to add. Let me delete it. That plus icon on it. You can also use your push tool to drag it down and put it at the track bar. Okay, let me show you. You can also use the video. If you have any yes. Yes, okay, so are we going to go? Okay, the music is what we do when you're going. Explain it again. So can we proceed to the next step now? So let me drag my own audio down. I'm going to use this audio for events. I downloaded it from that website I already showed you earlier on the smartboard. So normally when you have a audio that is longer than the video, what you normally do is that you just click at the audio, like have a two screen. That's if you're using laptop, and if you're using mobile phone, you can also have a hard click, then drag it down. Yes, sir. Okay, from the system, I'm going to go to the media and import. Oh, yeah. So now you go on. Without any remove that. Yeah, come on. Okay, so you can remove that. We should do that. Okay. How about you send another video? Yeah, let's use another one. It's not downloading. Cut on there. You already know the password, right? Huh? No, click the password. Please ask the sister. Okay, please can you give her the password? Okay, it's come up. It's connected now. Okay, then go there now. So now what I'm trying to do now is that let's start exploring the future, please. Then we are going to get along now so that you can be steadily together with the online users too, so that they can have exactly what we are doing over here. So now what I'm trying to do now, I want to start derailing the track. I want to stop magneting it now so that I can have a very seamless editing, because normally when you activated the magnet tool, it's going to just start clipping whatsoever you are trying to do. So when you want to derail it, all you have to do is just to come here. You can see the icon over here at the smart board. I'm going to click on it. That's if you're editing. Then when you're done editing, then you can enable it again. I'm going to derail it one after the other so that it won't start snapping with each other. That's for multiple videos. So I'm going to derail it now like this. Then for the audio side, let me make it smaller. I want to reduce this now to the video size like this. All I have to do is just to drag it. Then before you know, it's just what we are seeing over here. That's serious. Let me put it one. That's serious. Let me reduce the volume. It's too loud. I think I have to just like, I think I'll be editing without video. Seriously, that's... Nepa. Kindly start saving. Sorry for the inconveniences. So for those who are using their laptops and phones, you can keep editing. If there's any issue you have, please kindly notify me so that I can come and check it out. And for those using the school desktop, we are going to go together with you. For the online user, sorry, there's a power outage. So we have to we are back. So you can kindly on your systems. The system are booting so fast, so you can kindly use it now. So I'll be waiting for you to on your desktop, then we can go on from there. Please, Ms. Abdullah, can you help? Okay. For the online users, please, if there's any question you guys want to ask, please kindly ask so that we can see it now before the class comes again. So I'm going to classroom. AMVGODXY. Yeah. So you guys can see what I'm doing, right? Okay, sister. You go to ideas. Yes. Yes, you already have the password. The first letter is capital letter. Ideas 2025. I is in capital letter. D E A S. R is 2025. Ideas, there is an article of ideas. You can log in with your phone, laptop, and desktop. Free Wi-Fi. Are you up? Are you so? Is okay? Everything okay? Okay. Is it up? Okay, we have one. No. So we are going to click on Chrome browser. So you can go on now. So now I noticed something when I first put the audio over there. I noticed that the bars is so much. The problem was not from my laptop, and it wasn't from the smart board. It was from the audio clip itself. The bars was so high. So there is also a way that you can reduce it when the bars are so high. So all you have to do is go to the audio clip. Then there is an icon like this. When you go with your own cursor, there's an icon where you can drag it down and up like this. And aside from that, again, there's another way again that you can also normalize it again by going to the audio. Audio itself, by clicking the audio clip of itself, then going to the video volume at the other side like this. So at the other side like this, you can also reduce the dB. You can make it as much as you want, high or low. So as for me, I'm going to reduce it because it's very high. Then I'm going to go back to the clip and replay it again. So you can see what just happened now like this. The audio now is normalized. I reduced the dB. That's the bars. So this is the audience. And also, in every video that you are trying to edit, there's a way again that, normally when you are editing a video, you already put the video on the track and you want to put the video, the music to start going on. So there's a kind of way that you can also make it to fade in seamlessly. As the video is starting, it's not going to start so loud. Yeah, it's going to start very slowly, then the bass is going to go much higher. So there's also this feature again, fade in, then we have the fade out feature again. So when you look here, that's the volume side, then we have the fade in again, then we have the fade out. The fade in is for the beginning of the video, then we have the fade out for the ending of the video when you are going to lose. And most especially when you look at all these videos, you see that the end of the video, the sound normally goes down, then it fades out. So in editing a video, you can also use pictures to merge it. Okay, is it phone or laptop? You should have it. Okay, well, what we have to do is go and click on the audio video track. When you click it, then go by the side, you are going to see all the features over there. Are we together? Can I still go on? So immediately when you are trying to edit a video, you should make sure that you have a purpose of what you are trying to edit it for. Are you trying to edit it for advertising? Okay. Okay. Okay, you want to edit the video. So click on the video. Yeah. Okay, this is what the audio but now I think this could be what you have said that is minus. When you go here, the drag hits on the base, or you drag it, and you open it again. But when I do, you make sure that you open it up, so that I see the anomalies. The video is too short. The video is not good. Are we together? Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. We are going to do
Feel free to enter your text here and select your voice to try it out. You can also upload video or audio.
If you are having any issue, you can easily use your phone. CapCut to your phone is also okay. So you can go along. Time is already going on. So now like this, I already put, are we together now? Okay. So I'm going to add another clip. Then I'm going to put in transition on how from another clip to transit into another clip again, using varieties of transition effects. So I'm going to put this clip. I'm going to drag it down. You know, earlier I told you about I uncheck this magnet and snapping tool. When you are editing, you have to uncheck it so that it won't start congesting itself. So because whenever you are trying to edit, it's going to like keep gumming itself, coming back together. Gum up, gum up. And your phone, same thing on the phone, same thing on the laptop. CapCut. Should be there. Okay, your one is already disconnected. See it on. So that's it. Then it's up like that. Yes.
What is it for?
Huh?
What is it for?
That's what normally magnet this video over here. When I on it now, let me show you. Immediately I on it, it's going to start snapping in. You see, it's as easy as that. So now, when I on it now, it's going to like, if there's any space between the video, then it's going to start snapping each other. But since we are trying to edit now, we are trying to edit the video, we are trying to edit the sound, we are trying to explore the future. Many videos, yes. You can also put your picture as it's showing the video. Your picture is at the upper. You maybe if you should notice all this Instagram, let me even say TikTok. You will see someone like be at the the upper layer of the video while the video is already going on, and you keep talking. This is what happened. Hey, they kill someone. They just be like blah 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 blah. So this is all part of the effect they normally use. Yeah. So now I'm going to unclick this my anti-snapping tool. Then I'm going to drag it away because I've not even started editing my video yet. We are just trying to like bring all the clip, the audio clip, the video clip, and trying to go around the CapCut feature so that we can start know what to do. So for the video now, we are going to go to the video now. We are going to start editing the video now. So for the video now, you have to click the clip on the track. When you click the clip on the track, then we are going to go to the scale. Scale, that's exactly what it's showing you over here. How you want to open it? Do you want to like make it little? You want to drag it like here? Then you can also put your picture. That's the way I said it earlier. That's for the scale. And we have the uniform, the eggs. We are going to leave that part still. We are still in the basic parts, so that we won't go that much. We are just going to touch each part, basic part, before we should go deeply into the CapCut. So for now, I'm going to go down. There is also stabilize, reduce image, relight, auto frame, remove flickers, motion blur, and canvas again. So for videos, actually there are some videos that normally you see it when they are recording it, there's a lot of shaking. Yeah, but maybe due to one or two children like that, someone is already disturbing you. You miss some steps, then it like disturb the video. So in this CapCut, you have the stabilize. You can also click on this stabilize. It's going to remove that shaking. When you click on it, it's going to remove that shaking. But make sure that particular track that you're trying to edit, you click on it, then click on the stabilize. Because when you are editing, you have to be very, very, very careful. By clicking what you want to edit, then giving it whatsoever command you want to give it. Because there are some videos that when you want to commit, there's a lot of clips, so it's kind of confusing. Up, down, side, blur, effect. You just be like, hey, how can I even start editing it? Yeah, it's free. Yeah, it's free. If I'm using CapCut now for free, the pro version is like crazy. Like it has a lot of features, as in maybe all these content creators, these big names, Nasboy, Sydney Talker, they use all this kind of pro. That's where you can see all these facial, like clean face, a lot of stuff, you understand. That's the place that you can access all that kind of feature. But since we are using free now, we are going to use this level now. So that's for the stabilize. So when you click on stabilize, there is an icon below. It's going to show you 100%. You have to make sure that it shows you 100%, because now it's still stabilizing the video, because there's a lot of shaking in the video. Maybe you might think there's no any, huh? Yeah.
It's just one of the videos that like
Yes.
so it has to finish
Before going to the other one. Same thing is going to
even though you have as many
as many videos.
And you have to create the recommended, not only one for this.
No, not recommended. That depends on you. Maybe when you are editing,
Sir?
as you're editing, you'll be checking it out. If it's okay with you and if it's okay with the customer or your client, then you say, okay, there you go. Yeah, and if you can also use the recommended, but the recommended actually, since we are not the developer of CapCut, we can't use the Western recommendation in Nigeria, because you know we have a lot of terrain, the green pasture. We have some places that are very dark, so we have to increase the opacity and other things like that. So now that's for the stabilize. I think my own is already done. We are editing the video, one of the video on the track. That's what we are doing now. So I'm going to also go to reduce noise. And if I wish, I can also say I won't use the what are they calling it, the audio in the video. Just as I did earlier, I went to the other side, this side. I click on check at the video audio over there. Then you see. Let me bring this one. That's the very bad noise. So if I wish, I can go here, click on it, then you move to use it again. It's smooth now. You are going to click on the at the other side. You are going to see a what are they calling it? A speaker by the side, an icon like this. You are going to see an icon like this or audio speaker like this now. Click it. If you want to use the audio in the video, then you can set it. If you want to use the if you don't want to use, then you can hit it off. So since I don't want to use it, I'm going to mute it. If you want to use yours, you can also leave it like that. And if you want to use your own voice, there is a place again. We are still editing the audio video clip. You should remember about that. Click on there, then you can go to there's a mic voice over here. Maybe when the video is ongoing, showing things, facility, maybe you are trying to talk about something, but you don't want them to see you, then you can use this one, voice over, as it's playing as you are talking. And you can also do it after you edit the video. Then you are going to merge and import it into your CapCut app, then merge it again. Then you are going to synchronize it so that as it's going simultaneously, then you are going to do it seamlessly. So now I'm going to the other part of editing my video. I'm going to go to relight. So at the relight, you can see there's facial, there's ambient, creative, and there's presets. So if there's any like audience in the video, you can also go to this relight and go for the facial. Maybe there's a lot of faces over here, just the way I'm seeing you guys. And you can click on this one. You guys not seeing? That's serious. Wow. Let me reconnect it again. DEIR. Okay, so we are back now. So if there's a lot of audience in the hall and you want to like edit their facial, their face, Then you can also go to click on any of this feature. Maybe you want it to be kind of warm. Let me use the word warm. Let me not say red. So you can click on this. Maybe you want it to be a little bit of light, like lighter like that. Then you can use this. You can click this. But since my video, I don't have anybody in the video, so I'm not going to use this feature. But if you have, you can also use this feature by clicking any of this. Just click it, and any if there's any audience or any people inside the video, then their face is going to like rebrand or like change like that. Yeah. So we also have the remove background. I hope you guys are already familiar with the remove background. Also, in this feature, you can also use the green screen. Actually, I said something like that much earlier, right? That how you can use the green screen, green background, sorry, to like all this television, all this newscaster, all this news agency, where you'll be seeing like a vehicle moving while you're thinking that they are outside, but they're not outside, they're within the studio. So they normally use all this kind of effects to like bring a what I call it, a street behind them, then effect this kind of effect behind them. So this is where all the magic is being done. Yes. Okay, let me try and do something like that. Let me check whether I have any green background. Okay, I have a green screen Arabian doll. So let me drag this aside. So I'm going to bring this one down. So now the video is not fit in the background. So what I'm going to do is like try to open it. Then I'm dragging the guy up. I hope the guy is not that much. So this is the guy. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to show you how we can put a green background in a video. Then you can put another video again behind the guy, thinking that he's on the streets, like in a moving vehicle, something happening over there. I'm going to show you how it works. So you are going to go to effects, or let me say transition. You are going to go to effects. When you go to we are going to go to transition. I'm just trying to show you are still on editing a video. I'm just trying to show you a green background. So I'm going to go to overlay. You can go to overlay. I'm trying to search for a future blur to be specific. I think I saw one. Let me click on it. No, this is my blur. You can see it over there. I'm going to download it. Okay, so I'm going to drag it now. Okay, there's no continuous video, so I have to have a continuous video. So I'm going to drag this one over there. Then I'm going to bring the green background. I'm going to keep it like this. Can you see what I'm doing? I hope I'm not too fast. I'm just trying to show you. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. So let me start from the beginning. This is, I imported, just as normally, I imported the green caricature, like a meme, let me say a meme. So I'm trying to show you green background effects, on how you can use a green background effects, even though you are not somewhere else, but you can use the video of that someplace to use it in your behind and your background. So now like this, I'm going to go to the video that I imported like this. I'm sorry, let me bring this out. So this is the video I imported earlier. Then I drag it to the track. But I'm going to drag that video because there's an, if you remember, there's an error message it was showing when I was trying to import blur, because it has to have a moving background behind it. So I'm trying to drag the one I put earlier over there, like this. Like this. So immediately I drag it over there, you can see that the guy is no more showing. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to the transition button over there. Then I'm going to like search for, I'm going to like search for blur. Yeah, sorry, my system is kind of, search for blur, and this is my blur. Okay, there's an error message meaning something is wrong. I'm going to try and do something over here. Let me try and do something over there. Sorry, we're going to still go to that part. Yeah, then we are going to go to transition part. I don't know why it's not downloading, but it should have downloaded. Okay. Overlay must continue. Okay, clips are connected to position. I'm going to put this. Let me see whether this one is going to go. That means I have an issue over somewhere like this. Okay, sorry, I'm the one who made a mistake. I'm supposed to go to effects at the first instant like this. So I'm going to bring back all what I did the other time by pressing Ctrl Z. Yes. Also, Ctrl Z works those way it works in Microsoft Word. It also works here at CapCut. I noticed a mistake. I'm supposed to go to effect. So I'm going to drag all this. I'm going to return my videos. So I'm going to go to effect now. We are not using the transition. I'm going to go to lens. When I go to lens, it's still loading. Then I'm going to go to blur. Click on it. And I'm going to bring it down. This is the blur. Yes, you are just normally just the way you can bring your audio, your video is as easy as that. You can just press the plus icon and it's going to drag it down. Huh? Yeah, you can keep it anywhere. But I for myself, I'm going to like drag it up in the video over there. This is the blur over there. Can you see it? That's the blur. It's already taking effect on the video with the green background. But what's the issue over here? It's too blur. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to reduce the blur. I'm going to use like 20. You have to click the blur itself. Remember that whatsoever you are going to edit in CapCut, you have to click on that audio, video, whether it's effects, everything. You have to click it particularly. So I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to use like 20%. 20% should be okay with me. Then I'm going to go back again. You can see 20% now, right? So now the next one, I'm going to like drag this video. That's the motion video, the one that it's moving, things are showing. I'm going to drag it over there. I'm going to drag it over there under it. So the more you are bringing new things, whether it's effects, blur, editing, the more you are bringing things, that's how it's going to like be lapping themselves. You bring maybe you have an organization logo. See, that's how it's going to be. So you have like 30 videos, that's how it's going to be overlaying itself. So you have to be very careful with that because we are going to mix it up and we are not even going to remember how you even started editing it. Take like when you are done with the first part before going to the second part. So now I've already put the blur, I've already put the guy in the green screen and green background, then I have my motion video already ongoing. So if you remember the other time, I told you that there's a feature that you can affect the background, that's the green background, that's the chroma key. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click the guy on the green screen. I'm going to go to remove BG. Yeah, remove BG. After clicking the guy on the green background, I'm going to go to the guy, I'll click on the remove BG. Then I'm going to go to the chroma key, check it. Huh? I'm going to go to the chroma key, then I'm going to click it, then go to the screen. Then you are going to drag all that around him, not in him, around him. So still, that's still an issue over here. It's too blur. You can see it's too blur. No, I didn't. He's already there. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back. So if you remember the first instance, we already imported the blur. Through the effects, we went here, then we go to lens, click on the blur. Then this is the blur over here. And we already did our editing over there by making it 20. So the second part, I went to the guy. We already imported the guy in the first place. The guy is already there. So what I did again, then I used, or if you remember, I already have my own video clip with that we started editing the earlier on. Then I drag it under him. Don't mind the audio. The audio just like, let me even remove it over there so I won't interrupt. So I drag the video under him. So, but still, the guy is not showing on the background. Like the guy is still, as in the background under him is not showing again. So what you have to do is that, remember that whenever you are trying to edit anything over there earlier on, I said you have to click on the guy or maybe the effect or the video itself. Then when I did click on the guy, I'm going to go to the other side. Yes, then I'm going to click at the remove BG. When I click on the remove BG, then I'm going to go to chroma key. I'm going to click the chroma key. When I click the chroma key, then I'm going to go around the guy. I can even drag the guy, I can even make the guy small, and that's how it happened. Just by clicking the chroma key, then click his environment. When you click his environment, then the effect is going to take place. So aside from that, again, the blur is too high. It's too unreal. So what I have to do now is like, I'm going to go this same intensity. Is either I reduce it or open it wider like this. So if you can see, there's kind of details that happen within the picture. If you remember earlier on, there was kind of green picture over there. So by you clicking this intensity, is going to like show the effect like you are already removed. Like now, I'm already bringing it back earlier, but now I want to remove it. I don't want to have the guy. So that's for that. And also, you can also put shadow. You can also put shadow again. But shadow is not really necessary because it's going to show like a shadow behind him, which is not necessary now because I'm just trying to show you that's the basic part of how to put green background and a green screen. So now I'm going to go back on the beginning of the clip, then click. Then I'm going to see the guy. Background is already moving, but the guy is still there, smiling, mimicking. I don't know what he's doing over there, but that's how it is. So also maybe you can look. Okay, online. Okay. Yes. Yeah, to affect the green background. Because I know most of you would like to be playing a video while you are talking. Maybe your picture will be up there, then the video is already going. Also, that's another strategy of all these social media, what they normally do. So this is one of the things they normally do. Yes, sir. No, it's going to. Actually, the green background is going to work, but the blur effect is going to only make it more perfect. Yeah. It's going to make it more perfect. There's other features. Maybe you can try to use. We have the swing, we have the motion blur, we have the edge glue, we have the vignette, then we have the mini zoom. So you can use all that. But specifically for the green background, this is exactly what you are going to do. Right? Aside from that, again, let me show you something. I want to show you something. Click on the guy. So the guy, you can see the guy over there. I can also drag the guy and keep it here, whatsoever I want to keep, each any angle I want to keep him over there, like this. I can keep him here like this. I can keep it like this. Now I can also bring audio again, even put it again. Just to like bring anything you want to be adding, you can bring in it continuously. Maybe you have someone you want to add him again, then you can bring in more again. Hello? Okay. The green background. Okay, so for the green background, you can go to this website or just go to Google, just write green background. Do that. Just type in green background. Then we are going to use the one photo. Then we are going to check it moving video, any terrain video. So let me go around. Yeah, this is green background. I'll go down with it. Yes. Let's go back to the comment. Just like to show you the format, how this normally is. All these things, already when checking the picture we get video. While the video is ongoing, showing things that are happening. Yes. Yes. You can do that. So now someone has already put his picture on the background and it's very okay. You can also put your picture at the end of the video. If you have issues, download any Instagram and video, something is happening somewhere else, you can also download the through Instagram downloader, put it in your CapCut, bring your picture, put it at top page. While the video is going on, you can be like, this is you showing like exactly what's happening while you're not even there. So it's kind of another form of trying to like do a, let me say, present a news or other things like that. So this is my own now. The guy now is there opening his teeth. Yeah. Yeah, I can open the guy again. His picture, I can enlarge it again. Yeah. Okay, the guy, so you have to bring your picture now. Good, yeah. Well, I think you have to look at the image picture, any picture. Okay, try to put it now. Yeah, check the picture. I'm going to start it from the slide. Yeah. Yeah, it concludes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't be like the close. You still your job really very good. You have to be like okay. Everyone, I don't want to be I'm going to be saying it like magnetic. Like people that are very magnetic. Yes. Thank you. So now we are going to bring out your picture. If you have any picture they want to, yeah. This is a picture. picture is already there. So the next thing is that I'm going to go to picture. Go to picture, then check out for blog. So you can go to input. So now what we going to do now? Let's make them background. Okay, so background now. So what have you done Let me give you another website where you can have the very free license picture. We have the Pixabay, we have the Pinterest, we have, let me check them out. Yes, okay. We have the Pixabay. This one is another website you can have your license free picture. So, should I? Let me see. What is of this? What should we know? Check this one so that yeah. Okay. Yes, because the guy already took his picture on a green background. You have to like different, yeah.
I just want to ask a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, concerning the green background, yeah, I think if you have a picture,
Yes.
you can use move background
Yes,
and apply it to the green background.
yes, and he has a very good solution.
Then I noticed that the green background we can use it pictures.
Yes,
So is there a way that you can make it
without the green background.
emotional, maybe like a video?
Yeah, which is someone talking like
Yes.
yes, yeah, like someone's talking at the same time. Another video already. Yeah,
We can do background for video.
yes. No video background. As I remove the background.
Yes.
Uh, Let me check, but I think it can be done. Sorry for the online users. So actually, there's a question that asks here at the physical class that can they put a picture like someone talking, right? Am I right? Talking at the same time, something is happening on the main background. Yet it's very like, let me see, it's very possible. Yeah, that can happen. But when you want to do that, you have to have an isolated place, not a bit of a crowded place. You recording it. Then we are going to go to remove background. You already know the website to remove background now because this.
Does remove background work for videos?
Yes, definitely. Your CapCut. So I'm going to start from the beginning. That's for the green guy in the background now. Then we are going to go back with our first video we started editing. Okay, so let me start from the beginning, right? Okay, so I'm going to like Control Z everything. Or let me just delete it. So I'm going to go to media. Then I'm going to click the guy in the green background. One. I'm going to drag him down to the track. And this is him. So while dragging him down to the ground, I can also scale him. Let me click the video. I'm trying to fit him to the screen, but I'm not seeing the part. Now, I don't know why it's not doing the
You
effects.
click on the
Yes, I did.
no,
Huh?
yeah, on the mini screen.
Yeah, on the mini screen. Yeah, I did that. Yes, but it's still not showing me like the other time. Then I've seen now, and I'm going to drag it down. Let me do something. I'm sorry. Something happened here. No. Full screen. I'm trying to see why it's not showing me full screen because the other time it showed me full screen. So I'm trying to see why. There's an issue happening. I'm coming. Let me exit this my camera. I don't know why it's doing me like this. So now I'm going to download my green Arab guy. I was having kind of little issue there. I don't know why it's not highlighting the picture at the scale over there at the screen. The picture. Trying to see, let me check over here. That's from the scale. Not responding. Look at the screen like this. So I'm going to leave that part because I think I'm having a little issue. The screen is not highlighting for me. Let me do something. Let me do the other tricky part over it. Import the video. Let me bring the motion video up. So I'm going to take this and this. Okay, now I understand what exactly the issue I'm trying to have the other time. So the other time, I don't have a motion background behind the guy on the green screen. So that was what I was having issue. I couldn't size it up to the screen, to the screens and the little screen over there. So now like this, immediately after I drag the guy, I'll just try and open him up like this. I'm going to scale him up, do it in the video. Yes, so this is the guy mimicking laughing over there. So I'm going to go to effects. That's for the green background. I'm already on green background. I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to go to the lens icon. Then I'm going to choose blur. Like before I even click it, you already start seeing that the effect is already taking place. The other one, you can see this one too, zoom lens, edge glow, we have the Vinity, then we have the mini zoom, then we have the cinema and blah, 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 blah. So, but for me, I'm going to go to blur. So I'm going to drag it up, then click on blur. I'm going to click on blur. I'm going to click on blur. Then I'm going to reduce it to 20%, as I did earlier. Then immediately I do the 20%, I'm going to go to my the guy. I'm going to click the guy. Then I'm going to go to remove BG, remove background. It's not showing.
This model who have around the BG, you can see that an icon pop up. This is the image. Now we are going to click OK. And very slowly.
Yes. It's a B-I-F-A-B-A-Y. I noticed that my phone. Yes. Yeah. I noticed that kind of chickens in our Yes.
that everything is okay. Click on the picture. Who might be done? It says. Yes. Click on the picture again. So I think we are done for the green background part, right? CapCut, okay? Yes. Okay, for the okay, we have to go attendance. So for the green background, you have to go to cut out. Click on the video, particularly the green guy, that front X. Yes, when you click on it, go to cut out at the other tab side of your screen. Go to the other side, click on cut out or remove background. I want us to keep like this one, just the front part of it. I want us to go to the other side, start editing the other video we started earlier. Yeah, I want us to edit some video, like, and merge it together and put sound and fading out sound. That's one. Okay, that's for the green background. Yes. No, I'm trying to know whether you are familiar. This one just the tricky part, like all this TikTok, just for fun, like, yeah. So I want to show you like how to edit a video, how to merge it together, then whatever like that. So I'm going to remove this guy. So I'm going to remove the blur too. I'm going to delete the blur. I'm going to remove the blur. So now we are going to start editing the video now. No, it's just the fun part, as in like how to use a green background. I'm just trying to show you how to use a green background in a video, in a motion video like that.
See what they
Never go on, I say one start. So my other colleague here is going to continue the video editing while I will be there. I want to go somewhere else. So
good morning, everybody. How far have we gone?
So now
You know everything.
Yeah.
We are on CapCut. They are trying to
Edit a video, right? Okay. So, do we understand the layout, the interface? So everybody looking at me like, this one want to teach this video editing. Okay. I'm familiar with the user interface. Right. I will. Can everybody hear me? We are just asking now. All right. So, everybody's listening so that we can learn one or two from this class, please. Are we here? So, the first thing we need to understand about CapCut or any linear editing software is the interface. There are so many video editing softwares out there: Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, CapCut, and every other one. InVideo, you see so many of them. But there's what we call linear editing. And why is it called linear editing? Because of this. Because it's linear. Everything you see, it's placed at a point in time. So that's why this place is called what? A timeline. Time and line. Put it together, you can find what we call linear. Because everything is in line with time. So, is that what? Okay. They should be seeing this. Yes. I suppose. Let me check. Yes, they are. Yeah. All right. So, excuse me. All right. So that's why we call this place a timeline. Now, here it's called what? A viewport. Viewport. Why is it called a viewport? Because this is where you view whatever you are doing here. So whatever you put in on this timeline shows here. So here is what we call your editing panel, and here you have your files and any other thing. So this is one thing you find in common with every editing software you see. So if you learn CapCut now, it means you can easily pick Premiere Pro tomorrow and do basic things. Why? Because you have an idea of what's linear editing. So if tomorrow you see After Effects, you see Final Cut Pro X, whatever, you see all these similar things there. So now, when you want to edit, what are the first things you want to do? Basically, what does editing even mean? What are you trying to achieve with the video editing? What you're trying to do is put what media files, say for example your video file, put some audio on it. You need to put maybe text on it, put some effect, transition, and all of that. You can see all of them are arranged here. So you know the thing is this. Everything I'm saying here is as important as what you're going to do. Are some people doing some other thing like, are you not in this class? Please. I think I'll not continue with that place. So, what are you trying to do with video editing? First thing first is, what you have a video file. You want to maybe correct the audio or add background music, right? You want to add text, maybe the title of your video or subtitle of whatever you're seeing in your video, or whatever the video is all about. You want to write the text on it. After that, what do you want to do? Maybe you want to put some sticker effects, or maybe you want to put some other effects on it. Maybe somebody say abracadabra, and you want the abracadabra to show on the screen. You put what effects? Transition. What does transition mean? Does anybody know what transition is? From one, someone said from one. That's the easy definition of transition. You're moving from one thing to another. What happens in between is the transition. How do we move from point A to point B? Should we jump? Should we slide? Should we crawl? Should we fold? That's transition. Do we understand that? So it's as simple as that. So you want to put caption, filter. Filter here is what professional video editors call color grade. So, or you put call it adjustment. Now, on CapCut, it's easy because you can easily just clap a filter on it. You already see what it looks like. But for a professional, you want to do adjustments. Why? Because you know what you want your video to look like, and then you work your way to achieve it. Do we understand? So now, we have a video here. Can you all see my mouse? You can see, right? All right. So we have a video here. This is a video on the timeline. Did it show you how it got here? All right. So we go to our media and drag a video from the media here, right, to our timeline. Now, if you press space bar, you're playing the video already, right? So that's like the basic thing. Once you click, now what did you notice when we click play? This bar here, can you see this? Yeah, it starts moving. It moved from where? From 0.000 to 006, I guess, that we are right now. So you can zoom in your timeline so I can see the time code better. You can see what I'm doing, right? Here. So if you zoom in, you see the space in time better. So if you put your video from 0.000, it means whatever you're doing here, if you place any effect on this particular point, wherever this bar is what is showing at this point in time. It means if I move this bar to this place, that means this is where we are in the video. Do we understand? So, say for example, now it's a talking head video where somebody is saying, hello, my name is Okoro and I am 26 years old. Now, at the point where the person says 26 years old, you want to put what? You want to put that text of 26. You take this bar to that point and then you put your text or you do whatever. So I'm just explaining how this bar works. You understand? It means wherever this is in time is what is showing on the viewport. Do you understand now? So how do we edit a very simple video now? Like I said, it all goes from here to here to here to here and then every other thing. The first basic thing you want to do in a video is what? Bring it to your timeline. And then you think of, do you want to add an external audio or do you want to correct the audio that you have here? So this timeline right now has a video line, excuse me. Okay. So if we look closely here, we can see this part, this downside of this timeline. What do we see there? Audio waves, right? Okay, let me come here. Yeah. You can see audio waves, right? So this, okay. Oh, wait. Is this screen from this is from what's it called? From the class, not from this system direct, right? Because I think it's slow. Oh, okay. All right. So we can see the audio line here. So this is video up here, and this is audio under here. So whatever you want to do on the audio, it's done here. Say for example, now I want to reduce the volume of the audio. You can see, I just click and drag. Try it on your timeline. You click, hold, and drag down and up. That's you are adjusting the volume. It worked, right? Whose one is not working? You click on that line. First of all, come to this side of your view. Can you see my screen? Here. You see, if you over here, you see something like this. Is it showing the way it's supposed to show? No. Okay. So at this edge, you can see the space between dark black and ash, right? If you over your mouse on it, you see that the close-up will change. Does it change? When it changes, you click and drag so that this place can respond. Has anyone done it? Okay, you got it right?
Yeah.
So once your mouse changes, your mouse cursor changes, you click and drag it down so that you can see the audio waveform here. Did you get it? All right. So after doing that, you see your audio timeline better. Click and drag. So that you can adjust the audio. Have we done it? Are we trying it at all? All right. I assume everybody has gotten that. So from there, you can now do whatever it is you want to do on your audio line. Now, there's something you can do with your audio. There's what we call keyframe, right? Now, how many of us understand the concept of video, how video comes into place? You know, the inception of camera is all about pictures, right? The first set of cameras were made for just pictures. How did we now come about videos? Videos are nothing but motion pictures. Pictures that are stacked together to move, right? Okay. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. What? Okay. We'll get to it. I will explain that when we get there. This slide is supposed to last till 12, right? And this is what time? So I will know. This is past 10. All right. So we still have time. Is it past 11? Oh my God. All right. So that means we have to rush, right? All right. So I'll skip most of my explanations, but I'll still try and make it as simple as possible. I want you to understand what you're doing. I just don't want to teach you for teaching's sake. I want you to understand what you're doing. If you have the knowledge of what you're doing, if you get stuck, you can always find your way out. Sorry, I'm in Obama. I said out. So you can always find your way out. But if you don't know, if you are just learning for learning's sake, it becomes a problem. All right. So now I was explaining what motion pictures are. Now all these pictures are stacked together in time to become a video. So there's now what we call frame per second, FPS in videos. Average videos you see are either 24 frames per second, 25 frames per second, 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second. Now there are cameras that can now take 120 frames per second, 240 frames per second. Now, what does this frame per second actually mean? It means how many pictures are there in 1 second of a video. Because everything you are seeing in a video are pictures that are stacked together. So if you are editing a video now, if you shoot a video at 24 frames per second, it means for every 1 second, the camera has snapped 24 pictures and then put it together to move all together in that 1 second. Now let's relate that information now to this timeline. If you zoom in your timeline now, you see that zoom in to the maximum. What are you seeing here? You see 6F, right? See 4F, 6F, 8F, 10F, right? All right. So keep going. What do you see? See what? 28F, and then you now see what? 01. What does that tell you? It tells you that this particular video that we are editing, or this our timeline, is what 30 frames per second, because it moves in 2, and then you see 2F, that's 2 frames, 4 frames, up to 28 frames, and then the next thing you see is what? 001. That means that's 30 frames. Do we understand that? No. Look up here. Can you see this? Can you see something like 28F? All right. So if you go to the beginning, you see 00, right? You see 2F, right? That means our timeline is starting from 00 second, right? Zoom in very well. Zoom in. Click on this plus the maximum. Huh? When you click on this plus to the maximum, you will see what I'm talking about. So you see 000, you see 02F. Oh, sorry, you see 2F, right? Can we also see 2F? All right, that means that's 2 frames. That means that's the second frame of the picture of the video. That means the camera has captured how many pictures by that point? 2. Then if we now go on and on and on and on and on, we now see what? 30. Instead of 30, it becomes 1, meaning that's 1 second, not 1 frame. Do we understand now? That means we've had 30 pictures in 1 second. That's 30 frames in a second, 30 FPS. Do we understand that now? All right. So moving on from that, that will now tell us how to impute, how to adjust our keyframes. Now, if you have this particular point, if you click, hold on. All right. So now we understand what keyframes means, right? So if you come here, all right. So for example, now, you have your video here, you have your audio here. You can treat them separately. Somebody was asking how to extract audio, right? Now, here's what you do. Just right-click on your video timeline, right? And then if you come here, what do you see? Or what? Extract audio. So now you can easily separate. Hold on. You should be able to. You said what? Your one doesn't have what? Doesn't have extract audio. Are we all using CapCut? So you click on extract audio, and then you now have a timeline for your audio and what? A separate timeline for your video. Do we understand now? Can we all do it? Are we there? Did you get that? Right, click on your video and then click on what? Extract audio. Now, when we extract the audio now, that means we can do whatever editing we want to on our audio timeline and or do whatever we want to do to the video and not affect the audio. Say for example now, you want to add speed ramp to your video. You want it you want to put slow motion at some point. Now, if you do it without separating your audio, there will be slow motion on the audio too. The audio will stretch. But now that you have separated it, that means the video can go in slow motion while the audio still speak normal. Do we understand that? All right. So let's not go into what? Okay. Let's not go too deep into complicated videos or complications of too many files. Let's create a very simple video editing. Now, what we want to do is hold on, give me a minute. We are going to edit a talking head video, which is the most common type of video these days. What are talking head videos? Somebody is sitting down talking about their business or whatever they're talking about. So let everybody go to youtube.com, search for talking head videos. Just type talking head. Or no, go to Pexels, PEXELs.com. PEXELS.com. Pexels.com like this. Yeah. Oh boy. So from here, change to videos. Then search for talking head. Yes. I'm fast. That one is what I'm doing is simple now. Pexels.com, change to videos and search for talking heads. Talking heads. You are searching, that's Google, Uncle, that's Google. Go to pexels.com. Then you talking heads. So you look for a video of somebody seated and talking. Have you downloaded it? Anyone, just look for anyone. Talking head. Head that is talking. Just look for any video of somebody that is talking and download it so that we can use that as example. A video, yes. Download it so that we can use it to yes, something like that. It's not bringing sound. Maybe the video doesn't have audio. Okay, let's wait for every other person to be ready so that we can all parents are fine. All right, are we all here? He's not talking. Okay. So let's go to YouTube then, or instead just leave it. Don't worry. Just leave it. It will still work. We'll do something else with it. If we can't get audio, we can still. This internet is very slow, so. All right. So do we all have our what's it called? Have we all downloaded? All right. So go to where your downloaded file is. By default, it will be on downloads. Our timeline. We understand to that level, right? All right. So let everybody come to from 00, press play, and be sure our video is working. From 00, put your playhead on 00 and press play. Is it working like this? Is it playing like this? All right. So what's the first thing we want to do with this video now? Now, at this point in time, this our video at the end of the day might not make too much sense because we didn't shoot the video by ourselves and then we don't have all the resources we're supposed to have. But you understand what editing means, and then you'll be able to edit any video you want to edit by yourself. Now, let's now do something. We've already have this what's it called, right? This video. Now let's go back to our browser and download our favorite music. Download your favorite music. What's my favorite music? I believe we all know how to do that, right? So I have a favorite music. No. Okay, what you do is Google search, just go on Google and search, download, then you type the name of the music. When you get the result, you see options to download from there, then you download. Our internet is quite slow, so let us. Have we all downloaded? How many people have downloaded the music? Or you are still thinking about your favorite music? Just download anyone. If you don't have a favorite music, download anyone. You can use gospel. You can use anywhere. You can just anyhow you know you can download. Just download whatever you want to download. Just make sure you have an audio file. Or if you can't, I believe there's an audio library on CapCut that we can use. So instead of that, just if you can't find, just go to audio on CapCut. That's even better and easier. Stop worrying yourself about your favorite music. Come here. Hello, look at the screen, please. Come to audio here. Have you seen it? Are you seeing what I'm clicking on? Click on audio, then you see this library here. Select anyone that relates to you. Say, for example, use travel. It will bring travel video audios for you. Then just download anyone. It's better like that. So that we don't waste time. That's one good thing about CapCut. It helps you with so many resources that other softwares will not give you. All those pro softwares, you know. Are we here? Have we all downloaded? It's downloading, but our internet is. Whose own is that? Is that my own? That's your favorite music. Wow. You're not doing it. What happened? Yep, okay. So once it's downloaded, click add to track. So have we seen it? Once the audio is downloaded, after that download, instead of the download button, you see a plus, right? So just click on that plus button. It will bring your audio to the timeline like this. Have we seen it? Are we here? So now, what did I explain about timeline? I said wherever your file is on this line is where it's going to start playing here, right? I believe we all understand that. So now, when we click on add, this audio came here instead of here. It means from here to here, there's no audio. But from here to here, there will be audio. Is it like that on everybody's thing? It might not be, because it happened that way because my playhead was here when I click add. So it added it to that particular point in time. So what can you do? Click on the audio and drag without dropping your mouse button. Click and drag it like this and put it to the beginning. All right? So we are here. So let's go here and click play. Who get that music? Okay. Have you added it to your own video? Oh, that's good. I like people like this. So we have our video and it's playing already. So if your video is lagging, it's because of your the capacity of your PC, the video card of your PC or whatever it is, or the RAM or anything. So you can easily change the resolution from here. You see this place where you see full, change it to medium quality so that you can preview your timeline while you are working easily. You see that now it's playing smooth. not skipping again. So if your video is skipping while you are playing it, that's why. So just change the resolution here to medium quality. You see that the quality will reduce here, but it doesn't affect the output of your video at the end of the day. It's just for the time of editing, just for your PC to be able to handle the files. Do you understand? So you see, now our video is playing, very emotional, right? So now, what does this teach us? Say, for example, this lady is actually talking in our video, and now we've added our audio. It means this audio now will overlap with that particular audio. Do something for me now. Download another audio, right? Download another audio and then add it on it again, so that we can now manage multiple audios on one particular video. Say, for example, have you seen skits whereby Mr. Shaggy is talking about whatever he's talking about, and then on the ground somebody say, what are those sounds you used to hear in skits? Jesus! Thank you. You will now see that while the Precious is talking, Mr. Shaggy is still talking. Right? How is that done? Now, if you notice, when I clicked on add, we have what? Another audio on another line. You understand? Now we have how many audio lines? 2. So we can have as many as possible, and then you can stack them up as much as possible. Now look at what we are going to do. Now, if you come back here and play, that one is playing, this one is playing, all of them are playing together, right? What do we want to do about it? Everything has mixed together, right? So now come to the new audio that you added, right? Click on it. Come to this volume here. You can see volume here, right? All right. So we're going to do something small that might look like magic to people that are not following us by the time they go and try it on their own. So, I explained keyframe that time, right? But let's not do keyframe yet. Let's do something. Reduce the volume of this new audio that you just added and play. Yeah. This thing is less chaotic now because the new one is slower. Right? If I increase it, you can hear the new one. Right? Hold on. All these are too chaotic right now because all of them are music. This is what all right. Are we all here? So I did something. I changed my video because my own video was talking. This video is not talking. Now, what I'm trying to explain within one sentence. This lady is talking, right? And then there's a music at the background. Right now, what's happening? The audio is louder than the video, right? Now, let's adjust that. Click on this and come to volume. Bring it down. And then we'll come back. So I'll play it and play. Oh, sorry. I'm reducing the wrong one.
Where we work, but we tell you with many different communities within the St. Louis metro area. We get to know a new area by driving the streets and obviously we don't live everywhere we work, but we are very
I see the
familiar
difference
with
now.
many different
The audio is still
communities
there,
within the St. Louis
but
metro
it's
area.
minimal now.
We get to
Now
know
it's
a new
giving
area.
that effect of there's a background music,
to the
right?
community. Getting to the
So you can do that. Now, say for example, now we are moving to what keyframe means now. Come to this point, this beside this volume. Everywhere you see stuff like something like this, yeah, it's keyframes. That means you can actually keyframe that particular effect. So what does keyframe means? It means that see this volume that is set at this point now. If I set this volume right now is minus 17.2 dB. Now, if, for example, this lady here is talking so many things, she has been saying plenty things up to this point, right? And then at this point, so okay,
And of course, we talk to our colleagues in our industry.
okay.
We interview
Okay, at this point now, I don't want to hear what she's saying again. I don't know if you've seen news where somebody's talking blah 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 after the okay, not news, documentary. When you see documentary, somebody is talking about the animals in Congo. All of them have four heads. By the time they grow up, the head becomes one. Blah blah blah. You are hearing that, and then all of a sudden, you just see the animals, but you are still hearing the person's sound, right? And then in between, the person's sound will just go and you start hearing the animal sound. How you understand the kind of picture I'm trying to paint now? This is how that is done. So at this point in time now, we are hearing this lady talk, meaning this is the audio for this is my background music. This is the woman's voice, right? So I want to edit it that at this particular point, up to this point, we want to be hearing what our voice clearly, right? So the background music should be very low at that point. So this is what I'll do. I'll set a keyframe here that everything that happens from beginning to this point, but should be like this. Now, from this point onward, I want the volume to what? To increase. So this is what I'll do. I'll now go forward a little and increase the volume back. What do you see? Look here. By the time when I click the first keyframe here, the other time, here, you see a point here, right? That's what we call keyframe. It means that effect that I added here is supposed to happen up to this point. Now, whatever editing I do to that effect now, will now be in respect to time, in respect to this particular timeline. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Now you see that the volume level is straight line from here, from beginning up to this point where I put my first keyframe. But here I increased it back. You know, you can see how the line gradually grew up back to this point. And then from here now up to this point is high again. So here is low, here is high. Instead of splitting the audio and saying you want to put a particular level of volume here, another particular level of volume here, you can just keyframe it. Now, you can see that this one now goes low, and then from here it goes up. Let's play it and hear what it sounds like.
It's like we don't live everywhere we work, but we are very familiar with many different communities within the St. Louis metro area. We get to know a new area.
This PC is not a PC for video editing, so that's why you hear that skip. It's because the PC is a quiet 3. You cannot power the
Live everywhere we work, but
let's play it again. It should play better now. See?
we are very familiar with many different communities within the St. Louis metro area. We get to know a new area area by driving underneath and doing that.
You see that? Now, if you notice, the lady is still talking. Why? Because we only increased the volume of our background music. We didn't do anything to the volume of what? Our own voice. So now let's do the same thing, but reverse is the case now. We want to what? Reduce our own volume at this point in time. So at that particular point in time again, you bring your playhead to that point, right? Come here to your volume, click. Now, there's something you need to understand. Whatever you click here on your timeline, that's what you are editing here. I hope you understand that. Let me just put it out there. It's so simple like that. You notice that when I click this, the volume edit that I did here is showing here. By the time I click here now, you see that it's a different set of keys that are here now. Why? Because I've not done any editing on this particular audio. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's go back to our playhead, come back here. Then here now, what are we doing? We first set a keyframe, right? Set a keyframe that up to this point, we don't want to change anything, but up to this point where this one becomes very loud, we want this one to be what? Very low. Right? Now let's play it and see what it looks
Are
like.
very familiar with many different communities within the St. Louis metro area. We get to know a new area by doing.
Do you understand what we got to do? So that's the simplest form of keyframes. Now we've done what here? From here to here, we set a keyframe that the audio level should work. Will be like this. But between here and here, the volume should increase from what? From this point to this point, and then it should remain like that. Let's now say, for example, after showing the map, right? If you notice that when the audio came up, this thing showed a map, right? And then immediately after showing the map, we want the lady to start talking back, right? What do? Remember, we've already set a keyframe. I hope we're all seeing, right? We've already set the keyframe that from this point onward, right, the audio should remain at this level. What do we now do? We set a keyframe again to say from that point to this particular point, the audio should be at that level. But from this point to here, from this point onward, we want the volume to what? To go back to normal. So go back to 0 dB, and then we'll do the same thing here. Let that effect we did go from that particular point to this point, and then from that point, it should what? Go back down. Right? So now let's play it and see what it looks like.
I live everywhere we work, but we are very familiar with many different communities within the St. Louis metro area. We get to know a new area.
See, right? Oh my God. I wish we have a better PC. If you're using your own PC, I believe these PCs are better than this one I'm using right here. So it should be better. It should play better, and you understand what I mean. But I hope you all understand what I'm trying to
We
do.
get to know a new area.
It's low quality, it's doing like this. What if we now add effects?
Highlight of the neighborhood. We interview people who are in that area, and hey guys, this John.
You understand now, right? So we have the audio. We've controlled our audio level from high to low, low to high, and then we've arranged them in time, how we want them to behave in time. That's what keyframe does. Now, we've done this. What else can we do in a video? Say, for example, this woman is talking about whatever she's talking about. How can we do it that we now make reference to another video, right? Have you seen, you've seen videos where somebody is talking about something and then they'll just bring another video of, are you serious? In between. You know what I'm talking about. So how do we do that? Come back to your library, and then you click and drag and bring it on top of your video. Now look for the part where you want, right? And then you do what? Split. Split, and then up to this point, split again. So I can now delete the ones I don't want. So let's say, for example, the way, instead of showing that map that time, we want her to show, wants the video to show this new woman here, right? Do you understand? Is there anybody that is trying it? Okay. So is there anyone trying it? I want to be sure some people are trying. So if not everybody, at least some people can get and teach others. Right? Okay. So I've done that. Now if you play like this,
Now a new area.
and after that, video you from one
Highlights of the neighborhood.
and comes back.
We interview people who live in the area and who patronize shops and restaurants.
So what does this tell us? It shows that everything we do in video editing is linear. If you drag this video from here now and bring it here, it means it will not show at this particular point in time again. It will come and show at this point in time. You understand all of that, right? All right. So instead of videos now, how about pictures? Maybe I'm talking about an event that happened, and then I didn't have a video of what happened, but I have pictures. How do we do that? Let's go back to our download folder and say, okay, let's go back to Chrome and download any picture. Right? Internet to so just download any picture. If your own is loading, just download while we wait for my own to. It is very, very slow. All right. All right. Bring your pictures to CapCut. Have we all done it? Okay. So now we have pictures. We want to drop our pictures onto our timeline, right? The same way we did for a video. Just click and drag and drop it on the timeline. Now you see that unlike our video that has a proper aspect ratio, this one doesn't, because it's a picture and then it was snapped a particular way or framed at a particular way that is not filling up the screen. Now, what do? Easy thing. Just come up here, scale it up to fill the screen. Or you want it to come up as an overlay, just make it smaller. You want it to be like this, or you want it to be like this. However you like it, put it like that. All right. So if we play now, come back to our timeline and play.
The shops and
You see
restaurants.
that?
And of course, we talk.
You see that?
We interviewed
It
people
talks
who
up
live
to
in
that
that
point,
area and who patronize
and then
the
it does
shops and
what?
restaurants.
Shows
And of
this
course, we talk to our colleagues in our industry.
and what?
We do all this
Goes
to help
back
you
to
make informed decisions
our
about
teaching.
buying your home and or.
Right? So now we understand how to put different elements together for a video. Now, if we want to recap everything we learned today now, we've learned how to do what? Import videos into CapCut, put them on our timeline, right? Adjust the audio. Say, for example, there's an audio that comes with your video, there's a new one you want to add to it, you already know how to do that, right? You want one picture reference, you know how to put it, right? What have we not done? We've not done transition, we've not done effects, right? So let's do that. How many minutes do we have left? Time up. Let's just finish this one, right? Okay, so 2 things we've not done is transition, text. Okay, we have three things here. Transition, text, and effect, right? So let's do transition and text. Then effect, you do it on your own as part of the assignment, right? So let's do transition now. How do we do transition? It's very simple. It's already here for us. Just click on transitions and you come. Now, look at when you over your mic, your mouse on these transitions, you see how they behave, right? You see how they behave. So you know, you already have an idea of how that transition is going to work. So for example, now, just click and download this Blackfade, download Mix, and download Superimpose or Dissolve. Just download Dissolve, download Blackfade, and download Mix, right? Have you all done it? Just click on download. All right. So how do we use Blackfade? Most of the time, people use Blackfade to do what? Open your project, end the project, or you want there's an intermission in your video. You use Blackfade. I hope you understand. I'm just putting it out there. You can do your video however your creative mind tells you to do it. That makes sense. But mostly, like the widely used transition is just like that. So go to the beginning of your video, click on that Blackfade, drag it, and put it here. Can you see what I did? Click on this transition here. Can you all see my screen? Click on this Blackfade, put it at the beginning of your video. What's this? At this current position. Hold on. Hold on. Is your own saying the same thing as mine? Saying there are no continuous audio. Something is wrong somewhere. So hold on, let me. No, it's not Kuso. It's hold on. It's supposed to add straight to the Even if you split, it's not working because it's supposed to, even here, it's still not working. So there's something wrong with the project setup. Just give me a minute, all right? Okay. Okay. So apparently, CapCut has its own way of doing this rubbish, whereby without you can't use a transition to okay. So take your playhead to the very first frame, right? To the very first frame. That's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Are you there? All right. So click on your black page and add.
When buying or selling your
Is what? It's going back to the middle. It's supposed to. Hold on. Supposed to. Hold on. Okay, so apparently it won't let you put a transition without on if we're using Premiere Pro will allow you to put transition anywhere, either here, or here. But apparently, what CapCut, one thing, another thing is this is a free version of CapCut, so there are limitations to things you can do with it. So what this one can do for you is you can put transition in between two clips, right? Now, there's one thing I do because I've been editing for a long time, and I know all these transitions they are just meant to help you do whatever you want to do faster. There are ways to do these things easily, but let's not stress ourselves with that right now because we are tired and we're out of time. But do something for me. Come in between your clip, right? So that you see how transition actually works. Come in between your clip anywhere around here, right? Then click on split here, right? Click on split, then look for a transition, say mix, right? And drag it in between those two clips. Did that work? Video in between the splitted videos. Can you see that? Now go back and play.
on your home and or selling the home that you have.
This PC is potato.
On your home and or selling the home that you have. Home and or selling the home that you have.
Is your own doing? If your own is doing, please let me know. Aha. Have you done it? So when you add the transition and play, you see the effect in between the transition between the two videos. Can you see that? Can you see how this video moves from this to this? And then there's this subtle flash. Can you see that? Can you see that?
And or selling the
Can you
home
see
that you
that
have in the house.
flash between? Yeah, that's what transition does. So good transitions will be so smooth that you will barely notice them. So those are the things you just learn. So this is what you do, right? We've learned how to do transition. Now let's quickly put a text on our video, right? Go to text and click this default text and add it, right? So let's put that text at the beginning of our timeline. Right? Have we all done it? Now, if you notice that every time you put whatever on your timeline, at the end, you can, if you put your mouse here, you see that this thing changes. You can drag. That means you can extend that particular. It's not doing. Let me see. Okay, no, that's the video. That's the end of the video. That's why. If it's a picture, you can extend it. If it's a text, you can extend it. So, are we all good? So let's go to the text now. Click that default text, add it to your video. Then we'll now double click on this and type whatever I want to type here. This. So I've typed my own text, type whatever you like on your own. Then you can now you can change the font here. You can edit the size, the color. I've changed my own color. Then I want it to be in the middle. Or if I want, now I can put the size and then check the position. So if I want it to be, if I don't want it to be up here, I can just click it and drag and say the X position, sorry, Y position, say 50. I want it to be down, so I want it to be minus 200, too small, minus 500 or minus 800. All right, minus 800 works. So put it here. I will now see this video is made by IDEA students. So if you play,
And we do what it takes to educate ourselves about neighborhood
the quality is low because I set it to low here. So
areas that our clients
I believe you get the idea. Does your own work? Okay, I can see somebody's putting text here. Yeah. You can scroll down if it's too big here. Just reduce the size, and then from the transform, you can easily just, instead of typing the way I type my own position, you can just snap here, snap it to bottom, snap to top, snap to middle, or however you want to snap it, right? So are we good? So right now we've made our first video. Now what's the next after you're done editing all your videos? What do we do? You've learned how to bring your video to timeline, learn how to add audio, edit the audio, put transition in between your videos, add overlay pictures, add text, right? And now what's next? Your video is put together, you want to export that video, right? Click on export here. Can we all see it? Can we all see export? at the top right corner. Click on export. Now, all these file sizes are all these resolutions are for different purposes. But for the purpose of this class and for it to be fast, just click the same 1080p that's the default one. Then come here, choose where you want your video to be saved. Right? Choose where you want your video files to be saved. Select the folder, and then you now name the video file. Here, name of the video. Put it idea video or whatever you want to name it, and then click on what? Export. And then you wait.
When buying or selling your home, it's important that your realtor really knows the area. On our team,
So you wait for it to do its job, and then once it's done,
we do what it takes to educate ourselves about neighborhoods and areas that our clients are interested in. Obviously, we don't live everywhere we work, but we are.
so that's just it. Save the video file with whatever name you like, and then we are done. Yeah, complete export. Save the video. All right, I hope you learned one thing or the other from this class. The time is very short. When next you do this class, might not be me that will take you, but I believe you'll be able to pick up from here. So one thing you now do for me is, if you have a personal PC, when you get home, you do effects, right, on your video. Whatever you can do right now, make sure you just do the same thing again, make it final, and then you put effects on it. Whatever effects you like, play around it. You see different ones to see what you do, because place it on the video, and then on your next class, show it to your facilitator. There's another thing I wanted to say. Okay, now we all know that CapCut has the mobile version, right? So everything you've learned here are applicable to the mobile version too. Anything you've learned here that you understand here can be the same knowledge can be used on mobile. So there's no excuse for you not to make video. So when you go home, call your children, your siblings, whoever, your parents, anybody you have around you that you can shoot a video for. Take a video of them, let them talk, bring it to CapCut, edit it, put their name on it, put whatever subtitle, whatever they are saying on it, put effect on it, and export. Done your first video editing job. All right. So the more you do, the more you get better. The more you practice, the more you get better at it. So if you just learn today and you don't try it tomorrow, believe me, the knowledge is like cheap perfume. The moment you leave, the knowledge will go away too. So just make sure you practice. That's the most important thing. If you don't practice, believe me, when you come next month, you don't remember anything. You don't know, oh, yeah, you learn that time, no, that's what you just do. So please, everything you learn, try to practice. Thank you so much. Do you have any question? No question. Thank you. See you next time. For those that are for web and landing page class, I beg. Now we get work today, pass. Also, I know the rush. Because well, okay, everybody here is doing web and landing page. Okay. So that I will not faint. Let's rest and then we'll start by 1. Okay, the sound is, oh Jesus. All right, so there's something we didn't talk about. right? That's the this part where the audio is longer. The audio we imported is longer than the video. Here's what you do at that point. Come to the end of your video, bring your timeline to the end of the video, click on the audio, the imported audio right here, and click split. All right? Do you get it? Click on split, and then you delete the excess part. That's all. All right? You get it now? Or instead of that, you can just come to the end of the clip or the audio, come to the end of the audio, and then click and drag it to this point. Did you see what I did? You can just do this, click and drag it to where you want it to end. That's all. That's how to do it. All right. So everybody here is doing web analytics. This source. No. Yes. No. Let's try that. And get the video basket. Yeah, you're going to be fresh for so everybody here is doing language. Those that were here last week, did you try what we did last week? Did you try installing example of this here? Did it work? Okay, then those are the I mean, I'm trying please put into on account to the center. You are not yet that she was there, right? Put out on how to install. See why I said you should always try it from the back. All right, download that. Okay, no. Download the sound. Download WordPress. That one's good. So download more. Okay, yeah, this one. Some FAMP. Yes. Nothing comes.
you are installed for this or as well. So what was the last thing you did? That's the name of it. So it was the name of your paper. You are wanted to speak this one. So one hour. You create me for inside my yeah, all yeah, and you installed you installed WordPress. So on that period, you know what you did was last time you called. Yes. 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 This new one. Please write that down. So just come to local/. Which one? What is not? We're talking about this, so which one is not? Then your WordPress is here. So we go back to yes. Or what more? You didn't see that now. Yes, created that. I remember you don't use password here. No password here. You are going to use password on the next one. Just you see, which means the username password is we should exist. Okay, you are using WordPress. Supposed to be like you create that, yes. You already. This select what's called this select completed anything on one place, that's why. So now just do it now, you just yeah, don't open this one, you can just start on I can listen. Or you want to use local?
No, I'm already done with the
Just or you can use whatever. So now you can start with. So just try that always. Alright. Just meet with the others. I need somebody to come and stay to home. Yeah. This they are bad. Because of the imperfection.